All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ThaBucStop, your one-stop shop for all your Tampa Bay Buccaneer news, analysis, and overall football experience. This is episode 4. It's the week 5. Atlanta comes to Tampa Bay for the battle for first place. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on. Tom starting to get a little nicked up here with his finger and now his shoulder. Uh, Finally has a good game where he has all his guys back. Chris, Mike looked like a turbo doll. I mean, he was ready to go. He looked like a turbo doll. And Chris Godwin plays a full game and back this week. Look for him to have a huge game this week against these Atlanta Falcons. I mean, who can guard them? I mean, somebody's got to guard Mike. Somebody's got to guard Chris. Tom's just throws for 3, 4 touchdowns and 400 yards. Right back in it. All right. So, what do we got? We got Green Bay about to play the Giants. And just can't stand Green Bay. Man. Alright, so. And this game's going to be at 1 o'clock. So I have a theory about Tom. It's when he plays at night, it's past his bedtime, so he's tired and he needs to go to sleep. And that's why he doesn't play as well, even though he did play pretty decent last time, but that fumble just killed us anyways. I'm going to play the Atlanta game in the back. Simulation on Madden anyways, but just for a little something to watch as talk a little more about this coming up. So his Tom's stats are looking like he's got 1,058 yards. He's got 6 touchdowns and 1 interception. A little low on the percentage, 68.4%, I believe. But yeah, he's played 2 night games. So like I was saying, this one's gonna be at 1 o'clock. Tom kicks ass at 1 o'clock. Okay, you know he's gonna be really good. Hopefully today, back into it. We got Chris Godwin with that game last week. Now with 10 catches, 94 yards. He's almost up to 100 here, and look for him to maybe get 100 on just this game. As Tom hands it to Lenny, spin move there. I would say Mike's got the 16 catches, the 3 touchdowns, and 235 as our leading receiver right now. And Russell Gage, I believe, had the second amount of yards at like 152. Julio hasn't really played much. And, but Rashad White has 7 catches for 57 yards. And Lenny has 16 for 111. Doing decent in the catching game. Finally, I don't know why they weren't doing that at the beginning, throwing it to Lenny. I mean, just all of a sudden went to nothing and back to having all of our guys. And now, but Tom still doesn't have all of his offensive line. I believe Donovan Smith will play, even though, I mean, he's not one of the greatest or anything like that. And Gadecki's having a bad go at it. I mean, he is having to face some big guys every time. Robert Hainsey, yeah, is doing not bad. Be interested it's interesting to see how he plays at a different position when he Ryan Jensen comes back, and maybe just getting these young guys ready for just a little faster, than they would usually be doing. And Rashad White with that fumble, he's still in the doghouse to me. Lenny playing great, picking up all the blocks. Just looks like he pancaked a bunch of people in that Green Bay game, and going into the Kansas City game, it looks like he's going to go back to doing that a little more. And we haven't had that much. At first, I was thinking tight ends like Cam Brate, he was done. I thought he was done. And Kyle Rudolph with one catch. I mean, come on, what did we even get him for? This guy better step it up. We got the two rookies that play most, and K. Dotton, of course, loses his mother. Thoughts and prayers to him. It's terrible. I don't know what he's going through, because I don't know what I would do without my mom. But now misses one game, and then he's back. He doesn't really look like he was doing too good anyways when he did come back. But O'Keefe got his one catch too. Also looks like a pretty good blocker, and he's going to be a good blocking addition, but could maybe do some more stuff here. As you see, he caught that. That was a pretty good catch that he got from Tom. And Kyle, he got his one catch, but he needs to come in and do some stuff here, or else, we need to call Gronk something. But hopefully everything, those were our hard 4 games. I thought we would only lose one of those, which I believe we should have at least won that Green Bay game. That was just Tom was driving them down, and Rashad Perriman fumbles. Scotty Miller missed every throw. All Russell Gage was like our top receiver, and Tom was just throwing it to him every play because he was being a wimp. And Tom was like, "You're not going to wimp out. We paid you money," and he just kept throwing it to him, kept throwing it to him. He fumbles, gets hurt, all kinds of crap. Oh man, I can't stand a player like that just wants to fall down on the ground every time they catch the ball. He's in the doghouse too. So we got a bunch of dog houses, but we got Mike and Chris back. And if Mike plays like that, dude, it's just like I don't see anybody stopping us on offense. We need to just get some decent blocking here for Tom. Give him a little bit of time so he can actually throw the ball. Come on. It's a big game for first place, even though the Atlanta Falcons are going to be without Kyle Pitts and Cordell Patterson. So they're both out. That's a big time good deal for us, since the Kansas City Chiefs decided they were going to run all over us, and then we were just going to let them. And we still don't have Akeem Hicks up there in the middle. And also, this is going to be a big game for the defense to bounce back, because they did terrible last week. 41 points. Come on. Almost 200 rushing, maybe even more than that. Just terrible. But we're going to need some other guys to step up. I seen we activated like 2 receivers, so that probably means Julio's not going to play much, or they're counting on him to get hurt, or maybe Russell Gage and all those others are not ready to roll. And also with Cam Brate out, that means K-Dot maybe steps up. And O'Keefe is we'll probably try to get the running game going, hopefully a lot more, if we can just hurry up and get a touchdown lead. We got to start fast this game. Keep starting slow, and it's killing us. Even if it's like 4th and 3 at the end, stop kicking the field goal, Todd. Come on, bro. Just go for a touchdown to put a dag in them. We need dags. We're some men now. Respect that. It's like, Oh, dude, you got to know when to like step on people's throat. And like, I don't think Todd Bowles knows how to do that. And on the defensive side, we need Devin White to step it up. I mean, he basically was on the highlight reel all week this week, where it shows him missing the tackle on Patrick Mahomes. Everybody's talking crap about it. Oh, look at he makes him look silly. So he needs a big step up game. Also Levante David too, because he got burnt all game by Travis Kelsey, and so did Devin White right along with them. Antoine Winfield's still been playing good, but he got burned a bunch on those actual plays for some touchdowns I saw. Uh, just I didn't see the Antoine Winfield for the last 3 games that I saw. I mean, he's been our best player, and so we need to step up from him too. Vita also another disappointment. It was just not good. I didn't like that either. Vita did not look good. Nacho looked good now. Will Golston looked a lot better. He, I thought he was done too. I mean, but it's a long season. These guys will get better as they go. Joe hasn't done anything. Joe Tryon. I mean, does he even have a sack? I don't know. Maybe one. Maybe not. Maybe a half. The punting's pretty decent, I would say. I mean, he's got 7 in the 20. Jake Camarda looks to be a good punter. I like him punting. Uh, Logan Ryan going to be out on that defense, so we're going to need some Sean Murphy Bunting, who did get a pick last week because I think Todd was saying that he was playing some really good defense. I mean, are watching some film, and that's let him read that pick on Patty Holmes. Jamel Dean been looking great. Mike Edwards looks good. I like the way he plays. I like the way he goes to the ball real hard. Or yeah, that's Mike Edwards. Carl Nassib, he got 1 sack, but he needs to step it up too. I mean, we really need a lot of stuff to be stepped up here on defense because I mean we're clown town right now. They're talking crap. They're talking a lot of crap, and we do have 6 picks and 13 sacks, and I'm looking if we get 7 to 8 today, we'd be over 20, maybe 2 picks, be 8 picks, not bad, but decent. But who's gonna get them? I'm gonna say either Levante or Devin gets 1 pick today somehow. And then let's go with Carlton Davis. He hasn't gotten any. He's been itching for one. He's also another guy that needs to step it up because out of all the corners, even Jamel Dean, I've seen him get beat the most. Like, he's the one getting beat. I know he's going against the best guys, but, bro, Drake London? Or what is it? Come on, man. You got to lock this guy down. Chris Olave? You got to lock Chris Olave down. He can't catch anything on you, dude. Come on, bro. Crazy? You got to get a pick today. Maybe I'll go for my extra. Akeem Hicks needs to come back and step it up and get a couple sacks too, because that's a really, you get hurt. That's what you do. You get hurt every week, every year, and then don't play half the year. Come on, Akeem. Ryan Suckup has missed 1, which is he needs to make all his kicks. So I'm gonna say on offense, since it's daytime, I'm going to go Tom. Has a really good game today, and Chris Godwin is the best out of the receivers. They're going to be looking at Mike big time the way he played last week. I mean, they're going to be like, oh, we need to get shut down Mike, and then Chris is going to explode. Tom trusts him. Cade Otton for the tight ends. I'm looking him. I think After losing his mom, he's going to finally channel all that and turn it into something great tonight, or today, at 1 o'clock. Also, Tristan Wirfs, looking for him to step it up on the line and really get things going. Look for some good runs over on that right side, or some good pitches, or maybe just good protection from him all day today. And then Jake maybe gets a good punt. Ryan Suckup, yeah, hopefully he just makes all his kicks. That's all I want from him. I'm going to go Devin White to step it up big time today because of the embarrassment. I'm going to go Vita Vea has a sack today, and I'm going to go Carlton Davis steps it up big time today for my cornerback. And let me see, Rashad White. Another touchdown for Rashad White, but also a touchdown for Lenny too. Maybe a touchdown for Chris Godwin. 3 passing touchdowns from Tom Brady. And the score prediction would be 38. The Bucks 38 to 17 for the Falcons. 38-17. I think we're going to put that thing on them. Just put that. Ooh, look at Chris. Look at Chris. Could have been all yours, Chris. Alright. So, with no Pitts, no Patterson, I mean, they basically have Mariota running the offense, but you know they're going to have some new guys coming in there trying to really step it up and give it all they got. You know, they're trying to make money too. These guys are NFL players, so. And they do have the best running offense, one of the best, like 6th place, and I think that's a lot because of Cordell Patterson was there every week, and now he's not. Also, they have Marcus Mariota as their quarterback, so how is it? It's going to be hard to actually, you know, pass that much when he's not. That's not his strong point. I don't believe that. I don't believe Draymond just punches Jordan Poole all because he's probably mad that Jordan Poole is going to be part of the Big Three and he's not. That was crazy. Right in practice, too. I mean, what did he say? What did he call him? Had to have called him some, but then Steve Kerr said he didn't. I don't know. Alright, so I would have picked Denver, I believe, although I put on my pool that I do Indianapolis for one and Denver for the other one, but I would have picked Denver for mine. But I'll go with the rest of my picks, and I'm going to go Green Bay for this 9:30 game. I'm going to go Buffalo over Pittsburgh. I don't think they're going to beat them as bad as everybody else says by 40 or anything like that, but I do think they're going to win. I'm going to go Chargers over the Cleveland Browns. Chargers look to have it together a little more than the Cleveland Browns until they get their quarterback back. Jacoby Brissett didn't look good in that last game. I'm going to go Minnesota over Chicago for Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. I'm going to go Detroit over New England. They got Zappia, and he looks like a little kid. I'm going to go New Orleans to beat Seattle Seahawks. And I don't really even know how they're going to do that, but just Seattle don't look that good to me. And it's in New Orleans, and New Orleans hasn't won, and maybe they get Kamara back, and maybe Thomas, and maybe they can actually just win a game. Maybe even Jameis. I don't even know if Jameis is playing. But That's like a must-win for them, and their defense is too prideful. I don't think they're going to lose that many games. I mean, they have lost a lot already. I'm going to go with the Jets over Miami. They still don't have Tua back, and they did not look good without Tua from that rest of that game they played in Cincinnati versus Cincinnati. I'm going to obviously go Tampa over the Atlanta Falcons. I believe Tom bounces back. Really not even doing that bad anyways. I mean, he has 6 touchdowns and 1 interception, so if he gets 3 to 4 today, I mean, he's right back to 10 to 1, and everyone's like, oh my goodness. So, I'm going to go Tennessee Titans over the Washington Commanders. Carson Wentz just doesn't look that good, and Tennessee finally starting to look a little better, kind of like last year. Now with Derrick Henry coming back alive, and he's probably gonna be able to take that. I'm gonna go Jacksonville over the Houston Texans. Trevor Lawrence, after that rain game that he did not play good in, has a little bounce back here and does a little better. Then I'm gonna go. Let me see. And then after that, where was I at? I'm going to go with San Francisco to beat Carolina Panthers. I'm going to go with the Rams to beat Dallas. Cooper Rush going to get his first loss finally. And San Francisco tore the Rams up. They look good. They should beat Carolina. Gonna go with Arizona. Philly also gonna get their first loss, I believe. Well, maybe not, but hopefully, because they are NFC, so that would be good for us. And Arizona, Kyler can do it. He can do it. I think so. Baltimore Ravens, I'm going to go with them over Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson, bounce back game, probably. That's the night game. That's pretty good to see Lamar at night, too. And then we have the Monday night, even though Las Vegas finally gets their first win. Still going to go with the Chiefs to beat them at home there for the win. And that's going to do it for the rest of the BucStop. And hit that subscribe. Give us a follow on Twitter. That's ThaBucStop. Send us emails asking questions, and we can answer them on the show, whatever you guys want to do. Just hit the like and subscribe so you can help out the show if you liked anything in it. Alright, we're going to be back for next week with another ThaBucStop. This is your one-stop shop for all your Bucs news, analysis, and overall experience.
Will join him, and the Bucs play action fake. Brady dumps the ball off, caught by Fournette, got a convoy in front. Fournette to the 30, to the 35, digs his way out to the 39-yard line. Snap, and Brady steps up out of the pocket, unloads a sack, throws up field. It's a caught ball, drop to the 40, inside the 35, to the 33, Rob Gronkowski. What a remarkable catch, 2 defenders in the air, Brady under pressure. Zach's Trender to snap a high snap, the kick is airborne by Suckup. It's got distance to the good. Did he get it? He did. Third and 7, over the middle, caught ball. Evans, his first catch of the 30. He has a first down. To the right, dropping. Brady has time, steps up, looks downfield, throws. Caught ball. Evans first down to the 47. Fights his way with a stiff arm to the 46-yard line, to the 43-yard line. 4. Brady dropping, passes the ball, caught by Evans again. He's across the 40 to the 36-yard line. Second down, 18. Brady, a roll out to his right, throws the ball downfield. He's got 12. Lee with a
the backfield. Tom Brady just put great touch underneath it and let him run under there as he was getting pressure.
Leonard Fournette checks in now. First down goal from the one. Hand off to playoff when he's got a Tampa Bay Buccaneer touchdown. Fire the cannons for the first time. Fire him, fire him, fire him. They'll feed Akers again. He's going to hit the hole. He is. Hey, fumble the football. Fumble the football. It's fumbled. It's recovered by the Bucs. Tampa Bay's got the football at the 30-yard line with 2:25 to go. Row the boat, Bucs. Row the boat in the end zone. So, feed the ball to Fournette. Tries to run. He's got a first down. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Buccaneers a point away from a tie. Fire the cannon. Fire them. It's the KC-8. Here's the snap out of the gun. Play action fake. Pass to Gronkowski. He's going to score a touchdown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Holy guacamole. He breaks the record. He's got his 23rd touchdown in the postseason from Tom Brady.
That's okay.
Fournette the game now. Play action fake. Brady wants to throw toward his cough one. Crossing pattern to the 20. To the 15. It's Mike Evans inside the 5-yard line. Here's the snap. Play action fake. Brady looking. Throws toward the end zone. Caught ball. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Gronkowski.
Rob Gronkowski's got 2 today. And the Buccaneers get a touchdown throw from Tom Brady. Flag throw.
Brady found him in the back of the end zone and
42-yard line. Brady looks long, throws down the far sideline. It is. And Mike Evans draws a flag.
And that's
Does run a start. And we sack him at the 50-yard line. Wow, he's clobbered. Fumble the football. Bucs are the Super Bowl champs. They can't stop the clock. There will be no repeat. The kingdom will go home sad. And the Buccaneer Nation will celebrate.